Welcome back to the Sunderland View. We're talking all things Michael Beale. We're talking FA Cup allocations and then Mags. And we're talking again, Jack, once again, about possession, shots on target, and still nothing changing. Welcome back. Fresh back from your trip to Bristol. How are you?
Yeah, tired. To be honest, yeah, yeah, horrible.
Let's start there, and then we're going to bring in our Coventry fan and preview Sunderland's next home game, which is, of course, against the Sky Blues. All right, then, Jack, 18 shots, 9 on target, 67% of the play. We've been here before, haven't we? Swansea, many other away games we've spoken about recently. It's gonna, I don't want to get boring, but
Yeah.
how bad do you need a striker?
I mean, it's deja vu at this point. As I say, every single week we're talking about the same problems, and nothing's really changing. I mean, the amount of shots we're having. I've seen a stat. I'm not sure whether you've seen it. So our last open play away goal was the 21st of October against Stoke. Since then, we've had 103 shots. Not one of them has gone in. So it's quite staggering for a team that was so good on the road last season. Would give us so many away days to be so poor on it this time is it's quite staggering. Yeah, the same old problems. Not clinical enough in front of goal. Final pass in the final third. Like, yeah.
And this is going to be mid-table mediocrity, isn't it? If this something isn't done in January, if you do not address this, you have every chance of getting to the playoffs. Still, you're still not a million miles away from it. But this has got to get sorted, hasn't it? The board have got to find money from somewhere to go and get, a 10, 15 goal striker.
Yeah, it's as simple as that, way. I mean, we got playoffs last year, and yeah, you could say we did it without a striker, but we didn't do it without a striker. We had 10 goals from Ross Stewart, 7 from Ellis Sims, 2 from Joe Geller. There's 19 goals from strikers. You simply cannot get in the playoffs in this division if your strikers aren't scoring goals. It's simple as that. Clark can score as many as he wants, but as soon as they lock him down, Roberts isn't clinical enough, as brilliant as he is. Couldn't hit a barn door. It's, yeah. If we want to get in the playoffs and push on, you need someone who's going to put the ball in the net for fun, and there's no one really do that.
Yeah. Because the performances aren't bad. I mean, crikey, you took Leeds to the sword. The other day. Coventry will be another a tough task. But is it been proven that perhaps Dodds isn't the man?
It's strange because West Brom and Leeds were amazing. The two brilliant results, and really felt like the turnaround. Like Leeds, especially, for me that was the best performance of our season so far. The tactical know-how was just the game plan was executed to perfection. We shut them down exactly as we needed to, and obviously punished them for it. But against Bristol City, it just felt like, all right, it's an away game, so we'll just go back to the same plan we've had at away games all season long. I mean, the goal's silly to concede. It's just, yeah, daft mistake. And then from then on, we didn't really didn't like scoring at all, to be honest. We lumped the ball up a few times, got it in the box, but no clear cut chances.
Michael Beale's name has rung through Sunderland Twitter about wildfire the last week or so. Just give me your very brief impressions of how that's gone down in the terraces.
Awfully. Like, genuinely, I've never, ever seen a fan base so united. It reminds me of when your lot appointed Benitez. Do you know what I mean? It was that bad. You'd think he was manager of the Mags for 10 years.
Sure it was. Right, okay.
Oh, my word. It was... Everyone's so against it. I mean, it's yet to be announced, but it looks pretty nailed on. And it's totally turned the fans against the board for now anyway. It feels like such an underwhelming appointment for what we all thought they were going to go for, and the fellow Michael Beale.
Yeah, it is a weird one, isn't it? I mean, Will still clearly isn't available till the end of the season, from what I've heard. But why just not give it to Dodds to the end of the season then, and have done with it? This is a bizarre one, and QPR fans will be uh, equally puzzled. I'm sure. Where is this? Is this likely to happen then? What's your reading of it?
I mean, all the reliable, should I say, reporters who are closely knit within the club seem pretty confident that it's done and contracts are ready to be signed. So, I mean, obviously we'll all get behind him. We wish him all the best and really, really hope he proves us all wrong, but can't see it myself.
Yeah. Bizarre. Last one then. The FA Cup allocations were set this week. Sunderland Twitter went into meltdown, finding out that Newcastle are getting 6,000 seats at the Stadium of Light, and not only that, but they're moving season ticket holders from the stands. I imagine it's not been a great week. Sunderland. I mean, is that incredible from the board? I mean, how can anyone justify that amount?
It's just lunacy. I don't get it. It's like they've gone, right, we've got two great wins now against two playoff sides. How do we build on the back of that? We appoint Michael Beale and move Sunderland fans out the seats to accommodate the Mags. What on earth is going through their mind? I will never know. There's got to be some sort of thought process behind it, but I can't see it at the minute. All the Mags are having to get coaches directly from St James. They don't get a ticket unless they get on that coach. So you're going to have about 120 coaches piling into Sunderland. It's going to be absolutely horrendous. It's going to be carnage. And then having to move fans who could have sat there for 20 plus years out their seats to accommodate Newcastle fans. I don't understand it. I know there's bigger rules for the cup. You need a bigger allocation, but that has been thought of before. It's not the be all and end all. You can work with that. And I mean, I know there's things going around, people urging them to rethink it, but I'm not really sure what the thought process is there at all.
No, there's some proper puzzling decisions coming out of your club this week, Jack. I've got to be honest. All right, let's have a quick look then at your Christmas fixtures, and you can tell us how many points you're going to get. Okay, so we'll bring in our Coventry fan in a second and preview this weekend's game. Short trip to Hull, and then to Rotherham, and then Preston. So over Christmas, a couple of tricky ones, but some nice easy ones or easier ones to finish. What do you reckon?
I'd probably say out of the 12 points, I think between 7 and 9. I can't see us beating Hull. I think Hull are a good team, especially decent at home, and we're famously terrible away. But Rotherham, I still think that's a game you've got to win. Rotherham away, with all respect, we are a better team than them. Preston, I think, will beat, and yeah, Coventry is the one where I could see a draw or a win. Really, it's a strange one, that.
Yeah, Sky kind of ruined your New Year's Eve plans, haven't they? A 12:30 kickoff on New Year's Day, and poor Preston as well. Lucky to travel up to Sunderland. Madness.
Yeah, I don't know how many 12:30 kickoffs they want to give us. I think that's about 4 or 5 for the season now. And then I do feel worse for the Preston fans, like leaving at what 7, maybe probably 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, probably to get there just for kick off on New Year's Day. Yeah. Rough us out.
All right, let's bring in Claudio, a Coventry fan, and let's get a preview of this game then. Cheers, Jack. Hi, Claudio. Welcome to the Sunderland View. How are you?
Evening. I'm good, thanks.
What do you make of Sunderland then? You'll be travelling up there this weekend with the Sky Blues. Confident?
Well, I've not lost in the last 7 times we've played them since 2018. So 4 wins and 3 draws. 3 wins and 4 draws. It's going to be an even game. They're always quite close, actually, in recent years. And bizarrely, they're one of the only clubs who've got a better record against them than they have against us, which is, I didn't realise, actually. I was looking at it, I thought, oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? But no, in recent years have been pretty close matches, and then we've managed to nick it, or we've managed to get a draw out of it. So I'm not sure, actually. You know what I'm going to say as my prediction of it.
I know exactly where it's going. Jack, do you rate Coventry? Obviously, you know well from last year as well, with both of you being in those playoff positions.
Yeah, I mean, they seem like it's still a solid side. It was a tough game when we played them back in August. I think we probably could have won that again with a striker, but that's the problem all season. but no, they're a decent team. I mean, it's just, they haven't really capitalised on obviously the playoff final, but I know that hangover happens for a lot of teams. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah.
All right, it was a 0-0 thriller then when Sunderland and Coventry met the August bank holiday. Let's get some predictions for this one. Jack, what are you going with?
Every time I say Sunderland win, we don't. I think will be an actual decent game. As Claudio said, they do tend to be. I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw.
Hey, that's what we like. Go on, Claudio, surprise me.
I reckon it'd be a 1-1.
Oh, get them splinters out.
I know.
All right. Cheers, fellas. Enjoy it, both of you. Yeah, it should be a classic, this one. Nice one.